Hey guys, so it's day 43 of my uh, healthy alternatives journey. So I've been running, not a lot. I suck at it, but I've been pushing myself to run. Since the last time I was on here, I was trying to run and Hazel was being super crazy and I was really frustrated about it. So I just kind of figured out a really great way for it to work for us. I just kind of run where she can see me. I leave her inside, and you can color, you can paint. I'll leave the window open. You can root me on as I'm making one of my laps around. You know what I mean? So she doesn't feel like I'm leaving her outside, and it's working for us. I'm not getting any better at it. It sucks still. I was talking to one of my girlfriends this last week. We went to our old town we used to live in and visited a bunch of our friends, and she's a runner. And I was like, why is it so hard for me? Like I'm just hurting and I'm out of breath. And she's like, nobody likes running. She's like, just get a friend and you guys can run together and it'll help keep you guys motivated and all this other stuff. And she's like, and shoes. She's like, don't skimp on shoes. And then she was kind of explaining to me, she's like, when I first started running, I had these pair of shoes and I thought that they were good. And then, like my ankles were hurting, my knees were hurting, my hips were hurting. I said, yeah, it's totally what my problem is. And so she's like, you need to get new shoes, Brooks or Asics. And I had already been wanting to get some Asics anyways. But, Brooks are, I guess, I don't know if they're better or worse. I think it might just be preference. I know that Brooks has wider shoes for people with, I don't have that problem. So I think I could probably get Asics. I don't know. I think I'm going to go and try on different shoes and whatnot because I want to run. Yeah. And the main reason I want to be able to run and exercise away from my house. I'm like, okay, honey, you got to stay with the kids. I'm going to go for a run. And so I can get some me time because right now it's like I'm never able to have any me time at all, and that sounds like a really crappy reason why I want to run, but also it is a full body exercise. It will help my stamina, it'll help my breathing, it'll help my posture, it'll help my core. Running is a really great exercise from what I understand. I haven't really got to figure that out yet. Sorry, I just got done from running, so I'm like super sweaty and like hot. So I'm gonna try and go check out some different shoes for me to start running and stuff. Since April 24th, which is the first day that I started working out and pushing myself and just starting to make healthier changes and whatnot. The last weigh-in that I had, which was a week ago, I was down 12 pounds. And it's not about the weight for me. I do feel like I'm heavier than what I want to be. I overall just don't feel good about myself. You know what I mean? When I'm putting my clothes on, I don't feel good about myself. And so, I do want to lose weight, but the more important thing for me is I want to be healthy. Like, I want to be able to grab my kids and run if there's a bear coming or something. Like, I live in Washington. There's a bear that hibernates and lives in a cave right there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not kidding. Like, we have like cougars and coyotes and bobcats and stuff. Like we got stuff. So I want to be able to run it. Not that, a bear's gonna catch me. Like if I have to run, they run real fast. But anyways, it's a thought. And so, things like that. Like, I want to be able to be healthy so I can feel confident in myself, and so that I want to hang out for a while, you know what I mean? And I want my body to be on board with that. So I'm down 12 pounds. I'm starting to notice changes in my body. I'm starting to notice my face is getting a little bit slimmer. My tummy is not as flabby as it used to be. It's starting to get a little bit more firm. Not a lot, you know what I mean? My arms are still, I don't know, maybe, look, I got bit by a freaking spider last night. You know, my arms are they're still flabby, but I feel like they're starting to get a little bit more muscular. You know, like, I'm not out of breath as easy as I was before. You know, before I started working out, I'd run up the stairs and I would be winded by the time I got up there. Like, I would have to stop halfway up. You know, like, I wasn't able to just go up the stairs and run up the stairs if I needed to really quickly without dying, you know. Now I can just, like, easily do it like that. You know, my body, I just overall feel healthier, you know, with all the nutrients that I'm getting now, just the vitamins and you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I think my husband's starting to feel better too. He is having a harder problem letting go of, you know, like the junk food and things like that, but this is my journey. It's not his, and so if he wants to eat some chips and dip, you know, I'll never judge him for that. I might kill him if he chomps his chips, but I can't handle it. But, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, he's making, you know, small changes, which is awesome. You know what I mean? That he's supporting me and doing things like that. Like, I made him a smoothie last week, and he knew that there was kale and chia seed and all that other stuff in there, and he drank it, and he's like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty lucky. Like, he's very supportive of me. You know, when I'm feeling discouraged, he talks me up, and he really motivates me, and, you know, I feel really, really blessed that I have someone on my side that is doing that for me, you know. Oh my gosh. So what else was I going to talk about? My weight loss. I have, you know, my smoothies, making healthy alternatives. I feel like this last week it was like my crunch time for my work, and I feel like I slipped a lot with, like, as far as my eating and everything. And it's so funny because after every single meal that I ate that was just crap, you know, like a cheeseburger or something, I felt like shit. Like, I just did not feel good. Like, my body was like, whoa, we don't eat this stuff anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we've been eating a lot of fish lately. The kids have been fishing. I read this article about farm-raised fish that, like, Costco sells and Walmart sells and the Safeway sells, and all of them that are, you know, a product of China. And then I read this, and it totally ruined me. I threw away, like, all kinds of different crap in my kitchen after I read this article. It was talking about the different ways that they're farming. You know, like, they have cages of chickens above where the fish are at, like in their pond, and the fish are eating the chicken poop. I know, let that sink in for a second. You know, and everyone is going to say, oh, well, you know, it's not much better over here in the USA, but it's covered up better. Well, good. I'm glad they're covering that shit up, because I can't handle that. Like, I will literally just never eat again. I will start a commune, and I will just raise my own food, and I will just grow my own vegetables. I will never go to the store again. Like, I will freak out. Like, I'm like a crazy lady. I'm not kidding. I went in the kitchen, and I had just gone to Costco, and I had a huge bag of mahi-mahi, and had a huge bag of tilapia in there, and like a ton of cans of tuna, and like all of this other stuff, and I just tossed it right out. I was like, oh my gosh, this is just disgusting. Like, I can't even handle it. Brady's like, we just got back from the store. That was like $30 worth of food you just threw in the trash can. I'm like, yep. I don't regret it. I can't do it. And so Brady and the kids have been going out, and we live in Washington, and so it's kind of a perk. They just get their fishing poles, and they go out to one of the lakes, and they catch fish if we want fish. And we have fresh caught trout, you know, like, there it is. And so we've been eating a lot of fish lately, and you know what I mean? I've been drinking. I have pretty much X'd out breakfast completely now. Like, now every single morning I have my smoothie, I have my protein powder, I have vegetables, I have fruit, I have Greek yogurt in it, and my chia seed, and with my almond milk or water, depending on if I'm running low on almond milk. I go through it like crazy now. And that's what I'm eating for breakfast every single day, and it starts my metabolism, and I just kind of go for it, and I just it's going good. Like, you know, I don't feel hungry about it. I'm getting all of the things that I need in it. You know, I'm getting the good carbs, the protein, and those are the two things that I really, really two things. Those are the two things that, you know, I really look for in my stuff, you know, because I don't know if you guys know this, I'm lactose intolerant. And so, it doesn't, I love milk. I do, gosh, I just love milk, and I love cheese, and I love all of that stuff, but it upsets my stomach. But I'll still eat yogurt, you know, just because the benefits of it, you know, or, you know, outweigh my tummy being upset for like 30 minutes or something, you know, because I don't put a lot of it in there. I just put enough to get the things that a woman needs from yogurt. Truth is, you know. And so, you know, I mean, it's just kind of, I'm just going along with it, man. You know, I haven't stopped. You know, we have this whole group of gals that are just kind of going for it, and we're all supporting each other, and I am just so excited about it. You know, we're just kind of chugging along and supporting each other and trying. And I think that's what matters the most, is like, we haven't given up yet. Like, I'm like day 43, 40 freaking 3, guys. Like, normally, anytime I've ever tried this before, I never made it past 2 weeks. Ever. And I was just kind of done with it. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, you know. And I have absolutely no plans on stopping now. It is still hard for me. You know, there's this thing that I saw. It's like it takes 4 weeks for you to start noticing a change in your body. And then it takes another 4 weeks for someone else to notice. So 8 weeks before someone's going to notice that your body is even changing the slightest. You know, but that is just looks-wise. It has nothing to do with your overall health and your fitness and your strength. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already feeling like so much stronger, and I've already said that, but I just want to really just lay into it. It's not about the weight. It's not about the number. I only weigh myself twice a month. I don't even, like, honestly, and when I got on it the other day, I was like, woo, yeah. This was like after, like, I had eaten like a cheeseburger and Chinese food that week. So, like, you know what I mean? So I was like, hey, this is awesome. How did that happen? You know? And so, you know, it was just kind of like, well, that's kind of neat. You know what I mean? So I have no idea even how much I weigh now after I've still been working out and going along and everything like that. But, I'm just kind of chugging along, guys. Yeah. And, you know, some of you, I know you guys get annoyed by these videos, you know, just kind of scrolling by. You don't got to watch them. This is me just kind of talking and, you know, mainly talking to the people who are kind of going along with me on this. You know, I love all you guys, but I know that this kind of bugs you guys sometimes. Sorry. It's just me rambling, talking about my health. It's such an awesome video. I'm gonna go jump in the shower, because literally, like, you can see, like, I am like a hot mess right now. I am so hot. I ran double of what I ran last time. Last time I think I did 6 laps. This time I did, oh, maybe not, close to double. I think I did 11 going up and down my steep driveway. I can already feel my butt is sore, for real. I'm not complaining though, because that means I'm gonna have a hot butt. One day, maybe. Keep your fingers crossed. But I will talk to you guys later. You know, if you guys, like, tell me how you guys are doing on your journey. You know, if you guys are struggling with anything, post it below. If you guys are trying to run too, let me know, man. I need, like, someone to talk to about this, because running sucks. But I'm going to keep doing it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.